Our word to focus on this week is miracle. And what is a miracle? Well, a Bible passage kind of points out what a miracle is. Matthew 19:26 says, Jesus looked at them and said, "With man this is impossible. With God all things are possible." In other words, a miracle is something that a person can't do. It's not possible for him, but God can break the laws of nature. God can do what people can't do, and that is truly a miracle. Or another way to say it, this is a definition of a miracle I like to go with. It's a wonder or very unusual happening brought about by God beyond the natural order of things. I mean, a child being born, that is an amazing thing God has done. And rain coming at just the right time. It's amazing. But God uses natural means to take care of all those things. You pray for someone to be healed from cancer, and the medicine and the chemotherapy works. Now you might say, well, that's a miracle because it doesn't normally happen that way, but maybe God used the normal medical means. Not quite the same level of miracle. In the story of how Jesus turned water into wine, clearly it was God intervening. It was just water poured into these big jugs, and it was taken out, it became wine, an absolute miracle. Now, the story of Jesus turning water into wine is the first one. The Bible highlights it's his first public miracle that showed everybody who he was. It's a little itty-bitty listing. I don't think you can read it very well. But I found a listing of 40 miracles of Jesus. And maybe you can think of some of them. Calming the storm, healing a sick person, a shriveled hand. There's all kinds of miracles, 40 of them, at least in the Bible, including how he rose from the dead and how he was born as true God and true man. All those miracles, those 40 plus miracles, all show how powerful Jesus is. That is really truly God doing miracles unlike anybody else, but they also show Jesus' love. Because just because you're powerful doesn't mean you use it to help people. But Jesus showed by his miracles he had a heart for people. And as you look at the people he helped, it wasn't people who were able to pay him or people who were great or deserved it. It was people whom Jesus just chose to love and bless in that way. And all these miracles, too, point to how Jesus is renewing the world. God made the world perfect where there were no storms, where there were no sicknesses, there were no deaths. And each of these miracles is Jesus showing, hey, I can fix that. I have the power to undo it, pointing us to how he would ultimately do that by the cross and his empty tomb, and how he'll finish that work on the last day when he comes back again to make all things new. He'll basically miracleify or do a miracle on the whole world, and it'll be all recreated, and all the problems that Jesus fixes in these miracles won't be around to fix anymore because Jesus will have done it by his ultimate miracle of dying on the cross and rising from the dead. And that's why we love to talk about Jesus' miracles. It points us to his power and his love for us.